In the journey towards understanding the sacred life and teachings of Sai Baba, we find ourselves drawn into a story of inspiration, humility, and the unfolding of spiritual wisdom. The objective behind writing about the life of a saint such as Sai Baba is not merely to recount miraculous events or extraordinary experiences, but to illuminate a path that leads the seeker to truth, peace, and self-realization. The miracles attributed to Sai Baba, like the one described earlier where he halted the epidemic of cholera by grinding wheat and dispersing flour around the village, serve as a testament to his divine powers. Yet, beyond the wonders, these stories serve a deeper purpose: to instruct, to inspire, and to purify the minds and hearts of Baba's devotees. For Hemad Pant, the narrator and compiler of these stories, the delight upon hearing the miracles of Sai Baba acts as a spark, a motivator to undertake this poetic work. He recognizes that sharing these divine leelas or play of miracles offers devotees not only solace and joy, but also a chance for inner transformation. In the life of a saint, logic and argument fall away, making room for a demonstration of the true and great path, one that is lived, not merely discussed. The saint's life, full of paradoxes and mysteries, beckons the devotee to journey beyond the confines of ordinary understanding. Yet, with such an undertaking comes an acute awareness of one's own limitations. Hemad Pant humbly reflects on his incapacity, admitting his lack of intimate knowledge even of his own mind, let alone the life of a saint or the nature of divine incarnations, which remain elusive even to ancient scriptures like the Vedas. He recognizes the task as daunting, akin to measuring the depths of the seven seas or attempting to enclose the sky with cloth. Despite knowing the risks and the possibility of ridicule, Hemad Pant invokes Sai Baba's grace, acknowledging that to write about a saint requires the saint's own inspiration and blessing. Throughout history, saints have often inspired their devotees to perform service, guiding them to success in endeavors they themselves long for. The devotee becomes an instrument, while the saint orchestrates from behind the veil of Maya. Hemad Pant draws upon examples from the lives of poet saints such as Mahipati and Dasganu, who were inspired to write about the saints of Maharashtra, their works echoing the sweetness and depth of spiritual life. Similarly, other devotees have penned stories and poems about Baba, and publications like the Sai Leela magazine and Sainath Prabha have carried these accounts to wider audiences. Yet, Hemad Pant asks, what is the necessity of yet another work? The answer lies in the boundlessness of Sai Baba's life. Like an infinite ocean, it offers gems of wisdom to all who dive into its depths. No single account can exhaust the richness or the variety of Sai Baba's teachings, experiences, and miracles. Each retelling, each reflection, each compilation serves as another vessel through which peace, happiness, and knowledge flow toward those burdened by worldly sorrow. The stories of Sai Baba, reminiscent of Vedic wisdom, promise spiritual progress for those who listen, reflect, and meditate upon them. In gathering and sharing these teachings, Hemad Pant finds his own highest service, a gift to those souls who have not had the opportunity to witness Baba's presence directly. The project itself is marked by surrender and humility. Hemad Pant, unable to ask Baba directly for permission, requests Madhavrao Deshpande, known affectionately as Shama, to speak on his behalf. Shama, recognizing the value of the endeavor, appeals to Baba not to dismiss it, but rather to bless it. Baba responds not with indifference, but with profound grace. He gives Hemad Pant sacred ashes, Udi, and places his hand upon his head, blessing the work. Baba declares that Hemad Pant is merely the instrument. It is Baba himself who will write his autobiography through him, fulfilling the wishes of devotees. The only requirement is the surrender of ego, for when the devotee is emptied of self, the divine can enter and act through him. Baba assures that hearing his stories will cultivate faith and lead devotees to self-realization and bliss, without the need for contentious discussion or insistence on personal views. The story then unfolds to reveal how Hemad Pant received the title Hemad Pant, a name echoing the learned minister Hemad Pant of the Yadav dynasty, a master of spiritual and administrative knowledge. Hemad Pant initially feels unworthy of such a title, considering himself of mediocre intellect. Yet upon reflection, He understands the title is both a compliment and a gentle reminder to remain humble. The title also proves prophetic, as Hemad Pant later manages the Sai Sansthan with skill and integrity and authors the very work that brings Sai Baba's teachings to countless seekers. The narrative continues with a reflection on the necessity of a guru. Upon arriving in Shirdi, Hemad Pant finds himself in a heated debate with Bala Sahib Bhate about whether a guru is necessary for spiritual progress. Hemad Pant argues for independence, while Bhate counters that divine will ultimately prevails over personal effort. The discussion, though spirited, is inconclusive, revealing that such arguments often arise from ego and attachment. Later, Sai Baba, demonstrating his omniscience, references the debate and calls Hemad Pant by his new title, reinforcing the lesson in humility and the deeper meaning of surrender. The question of the Guru's necessity is addressed through Baba's own words, as recounted by Kaka Sahib Dixit. Baba analogizes the spiritual journey to traversing a perilous jungle filled with tigers and wolves. Without a guide, the traveler risks becoming lost or falling into danger. With a guide, a guru, the path is clear and safe, leading directly to the desired goal. In this simple yet profound teaching, Baba affirms that real spiritual progress comes not through debate but through faith and patience, and by placing oneself under the guidance of a realized teacher. Thus, the objective of writing the Sai Satcharitra is not only to preserve and share the miracles and teachings of Sai Baba, but to inspire devotion, humility, and surrender in the hearts of seekers. Through the grace of Baba, the devotee's ego is gradually dissolved and the path to self-realization is revealed. The stories serve as a beacon, guiding the lost and weary towards peace, wisdom, and the ultimate union with the divine. Bow to Shri Sai. Peace be to all.